Hello, beautiful souls. Today we're talking about the Lionsgate portal. And what's the big deal about it? Why we're paying attention? And what is it? The Lionsgate portal opens on July 24th or 26th, and it continues through the first part of the August. But it peaks on a very special date, and that is August 8th. The lion, as you know, in its name, is associated with inner power and strength. So, this particular cosmic alignment is inviting us to step into our own inner power and strength and use that to fulfill our purpose, to seize the prosperity, which is our divine birthright, and to feel fully aligned with inner passion, why we are here on earth. What is it that we are trying to accomplish? So, this special cosmic event gives us a portal, a gateway into the higher consciousness, into the frequencies that we can embrace to let go of that which no longer serves us, to readjust, realign, and redirect our life. So we live life on our own terms, the life that we want for ourselves, not for somebody else. And the reason we can do that is because this beautiful alignment between the galactic sun, the star Sirius, and our own planet Earth creates, in a way, this direct pathway through which we can seize the opportunities and create a spiritual upgrade within our physical, emotional, and mental bodies. So today I want to share with you special messages that I received around the Lionsgate portal. And I do invite you to step into meditation or to have a moment of reflection in which you can think about, what does this portal mean to me? What is the opportunity that's being presented, and how I can leverage this chance to upgrade my life. So here are some personal notes from me on what this portal represents. First of all, it is about divine sovereignty. Some of you may ask, why is it such a big deal? And what is the concept of sovereignty anyway? Sovereignty means independence. It means freedom. It means that you have full permission to express yourself religiously, politically, embrace your race, embrace your sexual orientation. You live the life the way you imagine this, not the way somebody else designed it for you. So, my invitation to you today is to ask yourself a question: whose life are you running? Whose values you are perpetuating in your experience? Perhaps in childhood you were told that money is evil. So now you struggle with showing up in your business or in your career and asking what you're worth. These questions are important because for you to fully express your potential, you first have to step into your own version, into the freedom and independence of showing up with your own unique gifts and talents instead of somebody else's. Which brings me to the value number two associated with Lionsgate Portal in my interpretation, and that is neutrality. I'm inviting to ask yourself, are any areas in your life that are out of balance? Were this pendulum that is skewed in one side or the other? Perhaps you're working too much and you don't have enough time for healthy living or time to spend with your family. Perhaps in relationships you're overgiver, so you are depleted. These are the questions that I ask to invite to ask yourself, because before you can correct that pendulum swing, you first have to find out where you are off balance. And when you bring all of that to neutrality, that's when we have opportunity to release, release the karmic pattern, release the destructive behaviors that are pushing us in one way or another off course, off chart of where we really want to go. So, which areas are not balanced in your life? Who are the people that you are throwing you off that balance? Perhaps they are very negative. Perhaps they are influencing your decisions in career or even in your personal life. Remember that before we reach the harmony in the entire world, in our surrounding, we have to first harmonize that which is polarized and off balanced within ourselves. So, to bring yourself to neutrality, observe your reality, notice where you're skewed towards one side or the other, and then give yourself an opportunity to let go of the behaviors that overcompensate you for the lack of something, or the behaviors that in your passionate pursuit diminish other sides of your expression. Neutrality is very closely connected with the next point, and that is of acceptance. It is time for us to embrace self acceptance. As we grow up, we're being constantly told how to show up in the world, what we can do, how we can think, when it is appropriate to say thank you, when is it appropriate to run away. But in that process of correcting our behaviors through our parents' upbringing, through schools, through the people we work with, through this entire tribal consciousness, we develop the concept that there are parts of our personality that are undesired, that for some reason are not appreciated by those around us. In that lack of appreciation, we create fragmentation within our psyche. We try to self correct for the parts of us that we perceive as weaknesses or as underperforming. My invitation to you is to accept all those self perceived weaknesses, to accept the parts of your life that are in your mind and perhaps in the mind of others should be bigger, bolder, more expanded, more bright, and simply be as you are and who you are. Let go of perfection. Let go of fear of criticism or judgment by others, and simply embrace where you are today, because there is always room for growth, but you cannot grow out of an empty vessel. Be the full vessel that you are today and give yourself permission to step into the grander version of yourself. So accept the shadow side, just like you have a yin and a yang in a perfect balance in one circle. There is no human being that does not have the both positive and negative aspects. There is no Superman. There is no Superwoman. There are no saints walking on this earth. The more you accept with love that which you have not yet become according to your own desires, the faster you can step into that bigger version of yourself. Come back to the 0 points. Understand that each coin has both sides of its story. You are that coin. You have both sides to you. And the more and faster you embrace those sides, the more you can become. You can then redesign the kind of coin that you want to be. And that brings me to the next and last point, which is most exciting, and that is expansion. This is where we have an opportunity to express the parts of our personality, talents, gifts, skills, and being that have been unexpressed. They have been dormant. Why? Well, we've gone through life. Perhaps as a child, you wanted to sing and you wanted to be a ballerina, but your parents said that being an accountant is a solid career. So today you are stuck crunching the numbers, wondering what would it be if you started to dance. My invitation to you is to go after those dormant aspects of your desires and your personality and give them an outlet. And for you, that might be as simple as signing up for salsa classes and then participating in salsa dancing competitions. There are ways for you to give an outlet to those parts of yourself that are unexpressed. And when you do, with time, you can shift into completely new paradigm of being. You may end up quitting your job as an accountant and becoming a choreographer in a dance group or a dance studio. So, with time, when you simply give any opportunity for parts of you to express, your entire surrounding can mold itself to the new version of yourself. I hope that these messages will help you step with confidence into these beautiful energies on August 8th to seize the power of that high vibrational alignment, this impouring of higher consciousness, so that you can let go of the person that you used to be and step into the person that you wish to be based on your desires and your own dreams. And for those of you who would like to come together on August 8th and celebrate these amazing energies, I invite you to join the Athena Circle Lionsgate Portal Activation online social. During that event, we'll do networking with women who are power driven, but the positive power, driven by purpose, by passion, and our divine right for prosperity. And you can also go with us through a guided meditation on how to embrace those beautiful inner powers, inner strength values as represented by Leo. So we can create the life on our terms, the life of our dreams. The link is posted in the chat, and I look forward to seeing you on August 8th. Cheers.